What's going on, guys? Ouch, maybe, for some people. Or did some people make a lot of money? It was probably a little bit of both. Talk about things happening super fast. That's crazy. How could it be so fast? What? Crypto only goes up. But no. No, it does not. As we've now finally seen. About damn time, though, that we got a correction. I know if our buddy Josh is listening, he's been wanting to see this really bad. He's like, I want blood. Well, here it is, sir. Oh, let me go to live scene before I forget. I forgot to do that yesterday and talked for about 15 minutes before I realized that you were just watching the opening screen. So that was pretty special. Alright, so that looks good. Frames look good. Everything looks pretty damn nice, especially Bitcoin's chart. No, I'm just kidding. You wish you would have woke up? Why is that? Why do you wish you woke up at your regular time? Why do you wish that? Man, well, let's get into some price action. Let's look at this real quick, see if there's any winners. Nope, not really. Leo Seed's up 12%, whatever the hell that is. Everything else is all... You know it's a bloodbath day when you see all the stable coins on the top 10. That's always a sign. That's a big, nasty sell-off when you see all the stable coins up here. Woo! Safe Moon was not safe. Worst one on the day. Bitcoin SV got monkey slapped today. Shibu, not a surprise there. XMR getting monkey slapped. Definitely lots of blood in the streets today. We haven't seen one of these in a while, have we? Let's go to the daily. Whoa, my God. Holy shit. Now, this is a brutal ass chart right here. It did... Wow, look at this, dudes. In one day, 50%. In one freaking day. And this is probably even less than that. Yeah, most of it's all right here. About 35% of it's all within... What is this? How much time is this? Dang it, if I can click right. In less than 3 hours, that happened. Woo! Damn it, crypto, you be volatile as hell. And it was also just super frothy too. I mean, everyone and their mom and celebrity and anyone you could think of was like, "Oh, I love the Bitcoin," which is cool. I like Bitcoin too. Let's look at total. Ooh, total market cap's threatening to break some major support here. Yeah, that's not really super sexy. Let me clean this chart up a little bit. Yeah, that's not super sexy, but see how this day closes. Funny enough, altcoins always showing that relative strength. Look at this. Bitcoin saying, hey, hold up. See, when we crash, I don't crash as hard. It did just come right up to this trend line, though. And so that's kind of just whatever. But again, like we're warning and talking about, when we get down to these levels, we're here. I mean, between this, Pi Cycle, and the hash ribbons, I mean, and breaking that 42,000 level, I mean, that's like... The market was saying, watch the hell out. Something is not super sexy with the price, but, you know, it's all good. Nice little dump here. Broke down right here at that 46. That's what really started this party off, getting below that. And then this candle didn't help either, closing below all these bodies. And that just got us real frothy. And we talked about yesterday, something I noticed was, look at this, the 200 MA on the futures versus spot was way different, and I thought that we had a really good chance of testing in there. I did not think it was only going to take an hour to do it, so that was crazy. But also, this is actually a good reaction. Like, this is kind of what we want to see for strength and possible continuation, maybe back up here to like mid 40s, upper 40s. This is a lot of buy strength, and I like that it came in it like literally engulfed this entire consolidation before making the new high. And by that, I mean just this tail is pretty much, you know, like all of this business right here. So that's kind of cool. I'd really like to see this daily close back above the 200 MA right here, the gray purple, my God, special ed today. Gray purple, gray, derp, derp, to buy. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why you got to put your orders on the book, man. Just let them rest. And I think we were talking about that last night, and you're like, oh, yeah, but then they're trapped, and your money's trapped on there. Maybe someone else, but I think it was you. But it's like, well, you got to put your capital somewhere. And plus with Bitcoin, how it does this all the time, like on capitulations. Like it only stays down on the lows for like usually not even 30 minutes or something. So you really do have to either be sitting there and get lucky or just put your orders in, which I think, I think I got filled on like almost everything on that dump. Let's see. Yeah, I think on my main trading account I did. Let's see here. Trade history today. Yep, that was it. Yep, so that cleaned out all my books, all my orders on the books from this little dump. So that's cool. I do like that. I'll take that. But now we just need continuation. The problem is now for long-term stuff, which we've talked about a few times on the channel, is that this red line right here, and we did breach it. You can't really see it. Let me brighten it up a little bit. Let me brighten this guy up a tad. And we'll make it dashed. It'll be easier to see. So this red line right here, right on the 55 weekly EMA, is a really critical zone. And we had a good chance of testing 30 because that futures thing that we saw yesterday, man, what interesting timing too to notice that. And it literally went to that price to the freaking tick, pretty much. We can see that right here, right on it to the 30K and then bounced. But the point I want to make is to reiterate what we've talked about in many videos of what could possibly mark the top of the Bitcoin rally. And if history is any guide, it's whenever we dump 50% from an all-time high. And so we have done that now. And so that is a little bit concerning. So while I did buy some of this dip, I don't think I'll be holding it for very long. I'll just be looking for anything back up here around like 50K, and then I'll probably let everything go. Let's see what a 618 retracement is from this move. Yeah, actually is this horizontal, so this is now going to be, let me change the color of this. This is now going to be a very important horizontal to the upside. As price stands now, is right here at around 48,000. So, yeah, maybe we're just range bounding now between 30 and 48. That's cool too. If we want to just chop through here through the summer, get boring, we probably capitulated most people. I mean, if you trade on leverage at all, this probably got you, especially today. That probably just murdered everybody's positions. Yeah, 30% in an hour pretty much. But now we did breach this level. We did come back above it. That's cool. But let's go back in history and give you some examples. And you're wondering why I might be skipping this one. It's not an all-time high. It's not an all-time high right here. So that doesn't count. This is an all-time high. Oh, man, and the other thing, too, Pi cycle, that, and the one thing we've been looking at a lot, too, was these vertical lines. You know, every single bull market had the almost exact same trajectory and angle. And, you know, it gave plenty of warnings. I mean, it was up here for 3 weeks before it rolled over and broke this. You know, so that's pretty interesting, too. Anyway, let's measure this. Boom. There's the 50% somewhere in the bottom of this candle right here. You can see a little bit of a rally. Didn't even get any strength to come close to a 618, possibly off this lower high it was. Yeah, off this lower high it was, but not the ultimate high. So very weak structure. Let's actually look at that. Oh, it was close. If we used bodies, it was a 382. I guess actually it was pretty damn close to the 618. So rallies about to the 618 area, and that was it though. You can see 50%. Yeah, it had an amazing rally off these lows, about 80%, but it was done though. It was toast. Let's go back in time again. And there is one semi-exception to this rule, and it is 2013 early. Here's another one. Here's 50%. It actually did a 70%. But you can see here too, rallies back up to about the range, but that was it. It was done. Continuation sideways for a long time too, before actually dumping even further. And then the last one is right here. If we take this is a big ass candle. I mean, from high to low on this candle alone is like 80 something percent. Yeah, it's like 83%. So, we'll just use the bodies on here. This is when crypto wasn't very traded, a lot less liquid, all that jazz. But we'll just kind of use the bodies. 50%, you can see, bam, rallies up just using the bodies right to the 618 and went sideways for, a month or two, and that was it. And it ended up selling off. But this one's a little different. Like, even though this was the high, this is kind of the outlier. It did ice the rally, though, to be fair, for 175 days before continuation, so about a little over half the year, or about half the year, this was a busted pattern. You can see the difference, though, on this is it stayed above the 55, it stayed above this trend line, it stayed above the mama and everything, so while it did go sideways, and a lot of people are thinking this rally is going to be like this, which it could be, but the oscillators aren't in the same posturing quite yet. I mean, not everything is exactly going to be, cookie cutter to history. It might rhyme a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I could totally see some range bound and maybe pumping later at the end of this year, but that's just a opinion and prediction, and don't trade those because they usually will get you in trouble. Just trade the TA, trade the price action. But those are the examples. Yep, there's only about 4. But every single time, just like Pi Cycle and hash ribbons and other stuff, I mean, Bitcoin's only, 11 years old or so. And so it's not going to have a whole lot of instances. So we just got to use what we've got. And every single time Bitcoin has dumped 50% from an all-time high, that has marked the top. And so let's look at here. What is like a 70% retracement is putting us right at the low 50s. So I feel like I have some data on this somewhere. There it is, right here. I knew I hit it somewhere. So we talked about this a little while ago with the breaks, and so let's see. I was trying to find the averages. 65% up, and that was the bottom. Okay. Damn, yeah, so shit, man. This is, yeah, it's definitely not great. It's kind of cool that it's bouncing off these lows, but I do think some pretty serious damage has been done to the chart here. So, I'm actually going to pretty much wait for a little bit of rally, and that 618 area is right here at this red line. And you know what? We can make a little note on here. Sell at all. No, I'm just gonna write 618 on there. Except I don't want it in green. That's way too much. I want it very subtle. So that's the 618. Very important level right there. So we probably will rally into this over the next couple of weeks. But after that, man, this might have been a really good Wyckoff distribution. A lot of people were saying that that's what this was. It does look like it played out that way with the confirmation candle a couple days ago. So bulls have a shit ton of work to do now. Let's look at how crazy Ethereum is, though. Look at this. Bouncing all the way back up over its next horizontal after this 33 area at about 27. But look at this. Went all the way down to 19. Holy crap. This thing's already bounced 50% off its low. That's pretty damn sexy. Oh, man, Ethereum just looking a lot better than BTC. I guess there's no surprise there. Bouncing off these highs, the previous highs. So, pretty nice reaction on Ethereum, to be fair. Yeah, especially if we can close back above the 55 daily right here at about 28 hundos. Not too shabby, Ethereum. Weekly, yeah, we still got plenty of time on that. But yeah, man, coming back above even just the 10 simple. Jesus Christ, man. Way to go, ETH. It's pretty impressive. Well, just because, like, you know, and for comparison, let's look at Bitcoin against it. It's like, ooh. And you go ETH, and it's like, oh, dang, this is just a retest. Then you look at Bitcoin, you're like, oh, shit, is it breaking down? All right, Litecoin, what are you doing? Oh, wow, Litecoin went all the way to 140. Also looks like, yeah, it looks like a lot of shit's about 30, 40% off its lows. A lot of damage to this chart, though. I mean, we're going to need some time to digest this move. So I'm not really touching any of these altcoins right now. I just had buy orders for Bitcoin for now. We'll see if those stay. And you might ask, well, when might you lose those orders and take them off? Well, for me, actually, well, I think about that. If we got back below like 30, right here, like 36, 37,000, I'd probably be a little bit concerned for some further downside. Let's zoom in a tad. We didn't look at the low time frames on this guy. Yeah, pretty good bid here. Man, super respect on the TA. Yeah, I mean, this would be a pretty good close if this could close like this. That wouldn't be too bad. Man, almost at the 50 level on daily DMI. That's super extreme. How about the weekly? Yeah, weekly's trying to get bearish, but I'd be real careful with that. That needs to be like weekly signal for the bearish stuff is usually late. So, all right, let's get patched back up to where we were. ETC looks like it's bouncing also about, wow, almost 60% off its low. Went and retested its lows. I mean, look at that, right to 43. I mean, the TA respect on these coins is just ridiculous. Like we were saying yesterday, if this bitch breaks like 75, 77 area, it's probably going to 40. And yeah, I mean, there's no way to know the time frame on that. I did not think that would happen in like an hour, but hey, that TA getting respected and already bouncing pretty good up. So that's nice. Let's look at it on a weekly. Wow, look at this, like Ethereum's chart. Taps the 10 simple and already bounces. Can't really get too much off this chart though. We need some more time. But man, I guess it's pretty fair to say that it has created a little bit of a range, probably between 58 and that mid 70s area. Ripples, garlic bread coming right down to these local lows in this giant range that it's in. On the weekly, you can really see it. So not that terrible. I mean, the weekly is still bullish on the oscillators. The 3-day has lost it, 2 days lost it, and the daily's trying to flip bearish on this daily candle. We'll see if that happens here in about 6 hours. But if it comes back anywhere above like upper 120s, yeah, that's a pretty swift move by the bulls. So again, a lot of these though, we're gonna need some time to digest this. Woo! 70% off the low on XLM. Wowzer. Why is the top not pointy like the other ones? Oh, well, it just did a different thing and just consolidated at the top instead of getting super irrational. It was just super emotional in the other ones. I mean, you're talking those runs were even more percent gains than what we had this time, especially in 2013. And also there was less market participants too. You know, there's a lot more professionals trading Bitcoin now. So you're going to start seeing like regular big boy distribution patterns and other things like that. Like, you know, there wasn't that much sophisticated traders back in the days, even in this cycle here, you know, because futures hadn't even come out until literally the day it topped right here. But yeah, so you can see most of this is just like hyper emotional selling. Although this did follow technicals really good, but you can see this is pretty blow off, just boom, 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 like getting that vertical action. And we actually got a weekly above 50 on the DMI, which is crazy power time. But yeah, it's mostly, I think, because the different market participants and the market cap is just way larger. You know, I mean, if you even go back here to the last run, I mean, it barely was it 700, 600 billion. So I mean, even with the dump to its low, it was double that. So it's just market participants and Bitcoin maturing a little bit, which is a good thing. All right, back to XLM. Bouncing like the Jesus man right off the 29 cent area, so that's okay. But again, we're going to need some time to digest this in the market to be like, okay, are we really going to start selling off again and go to the abyss? And so we're just going to need time for that. It is interesting. It might be stalling in this little consolidation box we had drawn back over here. So that might be an interesting place for it to hang out in. Dots at the very end of its range. Yeah, man, see if it can close back up in this box. It might look okay. This one looks pretty heavy, though. This weekly candle, if it closes like this, too. Man, bulls this week, it's so important. They better rally the shit out of this market over this weekend, or man, we're probably going to just keep bleeding out hard. Nice, interesting place for this to stop. Let's go weekly. I think weeklies are going to be better charts right now. Right on the 21, so not too shabby. I mean, Link is, I mean, this isn't like terrible. This is just kind of a little retest of previous highs. And until we like start opening, closing weeklies below 21, I mean, that you can't really get super bearish. So I know that's hard to do when we just saw a lot of shit dump like 50% or whatever in a day. But that's some emotional selling for sure when we see double digits on like pretty much every single thing on here. You know, that's definitely emotional selling. It's Elon's fault, you bastard. How could you do this to me? Oh man, some of that shit's hilarious though. The tweets and stuff that I'm seeing from him. Well, not from him, but from other people. Thanks for destroying my life savings. I'm gonna have to go strip again. It's like, oh, what? Would you buy Doge at fucking at 63 cents probably? Anyway, that sucks. We've all done it. You get into trading. I bought gold or silver in 2011 when I first started trading at like $40. So it still has never been back there after 10 years or something. So hey, it happens to all of us. You just got to learn from it and move on. Wow, this bitch went all the way to $1, almost less than $1. Wow. Testing the range. So bulls are saying there's a lot of buyers at $1. And kind of like Ethereum, doing pretty decent. Man, these weeklies, though, these weekly candles are going to be so important. BCH, kind of just testing the EMAs. Not super crazy yet. Definitely a little concerning, but not super crazy yet. BSV's chart is a little bit shitty. This was a pretty beast mode move all the way down to 140 below this trend line. Closing down here on the daily would look pretty bad. The only thing that it does have for it is that the candle is right in all this sideways action, and we might have to look at the weekly to see this a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. At all this consolidation right here, that's like the best thing, and the mama's right there also agreeing with it. So the trend line might be a little bit of a fake out here, but ultimately, man, this is a pretty brutal move on Craig. Poor Craig. EOS, man, going all the way to $4. Holy moly. Kind of finding a little support right here around the 650 area around mama. But, I mean, it's not looking super great, though, on the daily. Weekly, shit, just like Ethereum and some of these other ones, Link, ADA. I mean, we're still above some major moving averages. So, I mean, it's not bearish yet. Like, this isn't bearish. I know it looks crazy, but it's just not bearish yet. Like, what? 40% bullish pullback? What? Well, yeah, man, but this shit's been going up 10% every day for like 2 months. So, I mean, whatever. It's like even on the weekly basis of the long signals down here at about 360, like you're still doubled up. Oh, wow. Oh, no. So, emotional selling. Faux show. Monero, look at this. Look at the TA respect, man, on crypto. Look at this. Right to this level. Next stop went right to the horizontal, and we came and bounced right back up to this one. I mean, TA on crypto is crazy, crazy good. Let's see if it can close above 200. That would look all right. Monero's... Monero, I'd like to see this weekly come back above 275, and then I'd be like, oh, whatever, buyers, and we probably would get some continuation, especially back above like 360. But again, we're going to need time, so that's not... I'm not taking trades on this stuff. I only took Mama Bear trades and missed a couple orders on some other stuff that I was trying to get filled. They just didn't go quite low enough, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe it will later. You never know. ZEC, woo! Damn, boy, 60% one day. When was the last time that even happened? Back here? Yeah, close. There's a 50-somethinger. Man, this is like Corona times. Except it's Elon times. Oh, you destroyed Bitcoin and said it's not environmentally friendly. How could you? Tweet about it, please. Pump my bags. One dude, one of the tweets someone put in the chat was like, your head looks like a boiled potato. Like, what the hell, man? Good old internet. At least we have like infinite entertainment now, which is a good and bad thing. But hey, at least we got we might have a popcorn shortage at some point with all this great entertainment. Oh man, this one looks pretty gnarly though. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly, yeah. I'm gonna erase this trend line. We don't need it anymore. Hey man, weekly is kind of like right around the 20, still above the 200. So I mean. Yeah, it sucks. This is a big sell-off, but, you know, what about these last, like, month? It was up double, so. I mean, we need open and closes below these weeklies to get trend changes, you know? We don't quite have them yet. On the daily, they're starting to populate, but on high time frames, which was the better thing to default to, they're not quite there yet. Now, we easily could get there, but need some more time. Let's zoom in on this guy, Dash. Dash is trying, hovering around this 220 level, pretty important. Let's go weekly, see if it looks like everything else. Yeah, pretty much everything else, weekly. Yeah, dude, these weekly closes, so important. If we start making lower lows on the weekly, then we probably will start putting in lower highs. But, again, that's just kind of guessing because nobody knows. But, like I said, time digesting. We just need more of it. Dogecoin, what'd it do? Dropped all the way down. Oh, my God. Wee doggy. Bounced right off the top of this box, though, on the 55. And trying to just come in between the 21 and 10 simple. So that's kind of whatever. Weekly is still so far away, though, from its 10 simple. I mean, this chart is crazy looking. And I guess it's kind of nice. I guess you could call this a test. It's close enough, maybe, on this. I don't know. As long as Doge doesn't start closing bodies below. I mean, now we lost. This looked really good yesterday, but now we've lost the 1,000. So sub 1,000 sats and above like 750-ish is just looking like a range right now. Let's see what the dollar pair says. Man, dumped all the way into the 20s. Dang it. And so 30 cents. I mean, it looks like, man, we might be just setting up for big long-term ranges and just like ping-pong in between this shit. And, you know, there could be lots of 20, 40% moves ping-pong in here while the market kind of digests that. I would not be surprised to see that. All right, let's go to ES. Let's go to traditionals. Dumping a little bit too. I guess everything. Elon just ruined the markets. Daily has kind of stayed bearish here. This is a pretty interesting read. Let's go to the weekly. Barely hanging on. Pretty good support around this tail, like at about 4K flat. Let's look at it on the daily again. Let's see. Yeah, man, 4K probably isn't really that good a support, though. It's mostly about, like, right where we are. I think any new lows on this probably is going to get us into another 100, 200 points lower on this formation. Let's see. In Q, kind of the same thing. Yeah, I mean, it's confusing. It's not really breaking down all the way, and when you're all in this cluster looking left, it's just kind of like, and we're not even closed below the 21 yet. Man, yeah, weekly is just important for everything kind of across the board right now. Let's see here. Mama on YM holding up, or I'm sorry, the Dow holding up on the Mama. That's pretty nice. Just, look, let's continue this box over. Look at that. We're just in the stupid range. So, woohoo! Breakout, breakdown, failure, breakout, failure, stay in the range. See, and this stuff gets real frustrating for lots of traders. So that's why I kind of think that maybe we just printed ranges with these big candles we made today in crypto, and we're just going to kind of keep filling them out for a hot minute. Rut coming right down to this horizontal one more time. Well, I'd say it would probably bust through here, but I mean, we just keep tapping the upper end. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 broke it, 5, 6. And then on the same side on the downside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just like ping, ping, ping pong. And this weekly still is funky looking. Russell's been an odd one, that's for sure. As long as it's holding these kind of bodies, though, and all these candles at about 21.30, and between that and like 21.60, this horizontal, it's kind of just like, just whatever, man. Like, this has been just a funky-ass chart for a long time. Dow Jones actually getting hit on the chin here a little bit. On the weekly, not too bad. Getting back below this 15.3 probably gets us down here to the upper 14s. So that's interesting. Weekly, though, still looks pretty fine on this guy. If we did get a close below that 15 level on the weekly, though, I'd probably be looking for a pretty good test of the 21. Let's see. Man, what the fuck? But trading horizontals is all we have to do. Yes, it is. It is. That is all you have to do. You got to keep it real freaking simple. And that's where I was putting my buys, was on the horizontal. You know, I went to 80% cash up there around, you know, mid-50s. And, yeah, you got to, yeah, range trading is cool, but just know when it breaks out of the range, just don't get married to that position. Like, this is where range trading usually will get you. So if you're in this stupid range, this isn't the best example. Let's use the Dow, because I think on the daily it has a really good one. So yeah, range trading is cool, but like, you got to be careful when it breaks out of it, and you're like, oh, I'm going to take the short up here and buy down here on the third, short the top third, buy the, you know, bottom third kind of thing. But the problem is, like, when it actually breaks the range one time, there's going to be lots of whipsaws, and if you don't get out of the range mode and you stay in it, you could get trapped in a stupid position. So just be ready to let that range go whenever price says, hey, we're done. And whenever it does kind of this, it is kind of done. I mean, yeah, the range is maybe gets continued for now, but I mean, really it is just this. And if this continues ping-ponging in here and makes the range again, then possibly we could see that. But yeah, just make sure you're like water and be fluid when the market says, hey, this is a broken trade, then don't force it. Anyway, VIX. What are you doing, VIX? Kind of spiking, but giving it all up already today. Let's look at the crack time frame. Yeah, I just pretty much gave it all up today already, so that's interesting. Let's go VVIX. VVIX still kind of pamping. This is interesting. So it getting bid up off here, but this is a pretty hardcore move in VVIX. It is right up against the bottom, though. Maybe this is just a little retest before it dumps back in everybody's face. It's really got to get open and close above this 138 horizontal. And if it did that, we could easily look for some further upside. But yeah, this kind of rejection candle, we can see that happens a lot. Here's an example back here. There's, no, not really right there. Kind of right here, just closed right back below it. But yeah, volatility is kind of a bitch to trade. All right, oil actually breaking down here a little bit. If this daily can't get back up above $64, and what do we got? A couple of hours almost. Yeah, if it can't get above $64 by the end of the day, I'll probably have to let go of my energy trades. So those probably taking me, giving me a little bit of hit today. Yeah, and that SBGI, the one I was talking about yesterday, I probably was going to have to let go. That one ended up breaking down, so I got to let go of that one. But mostly the energy is just slapping me a little bit. But that's okay. Not a problem. Let's see, what are we on? ZB, just more stupid sideways. This chart is just so boring. I mean, buying this trend line probably is okay still, but it's just like, dude, come on. Same with notes. It doesn't have the same trend line, but it does have really good horizontal support at 131.18. TNX rallying pretty hard today, so this is interesting. There was some Fed person that was talking about they wanted to hike rates up, so, you know, this chart is actually kind of showing that a little bit, which would be really bad for pretty much every market if they hiked rates. We don't want to see that. Y'all remember what happened last time they hiked rates. We had a really big sell-off happen shortly after. But yeah, interesting. If this thing can get out of this box, that might be actually on the table. The market would be telling us and signaling that rate hikes are definitely in the discussions. Here we go. This is exactly what we were talking about yesterday. Don't shorten the hole on these Forex things. They get snapbacked a lot, and we got that today. So you can usually be real patient with Forex because it usually likes to hang out for a hot minute on consolidation or reversal type zones. So let's go to Euro. Yeah, Euro giving it up. Not as much, though. Like the Euro chart, technically this does look pretty damn good above 121. So as long as it's above 121, can't really get bearish on this. Whoa, excuse me. Lack of oxygen to the brain there. DAX futures doing a funky ass pattern here. This is kind of like an M, like a reverse W sort of thing, right? And so that's just the opposite of the W pattern, which is generally bullish. The M pattern's kind of bearish, but it's real sloppy. But if this does play out and breaks below 14.9-ish, you know, you could probably look for a test over here in the low 14s, but kind of a weird pattern. Weekly just real sideways. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to do on that. Shanghai dipping a little bit. I do like this chart still. I'd like for it to dip a little bit more, and I'll probably get long some Shanghai and maybe Baba is something to do that with. No, Baba has actually been making lower lows, lower highs. It's in a pretty nasty downtrend right now, all the way back since the fall. Jeez, wow. It's pretty brutal. That's really brutal, actually. Okay, well, not doing it via that. I'll probably just use FXI, which is a ETF you can use for this. But, you know, I'm not rushing into that trade. It's whatever. I'll be patient. Gold futures. Ooh, interesting daily candle here. Let's look at when that was. Oh, dang, we just dumped hard earlier when I started the stream. Kind of staying up here for most of the day at 1880. Yeah, that's not my favorite candle right here if it closes like this. That's kind of indecision, and so we'd need another daily to get closed above that 1880 level. Or this could be saying, hey, we're going to chill here, maybe chop around underneath this upper range and confirm that we are attempting to break out. And by we, I mean the bulls. So interesting, kind of a doji so far. Silver giving it up a little bit, but still, man, it's like right in the EMAs, so it's not terrible. Hell, this might be a little buy opportunity on silver. Do I want to add anything to my PAAS or my SLV position? Yeah, they're still bid up pretty damn good, and I sold that bear call spread too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I might add some on here. I might wait a little bit, though. Let's go to crack time frames. Yeah, crack time frames have got a little bit bearish here, so we could be getting into the. Let's zoom in here. We don't really want to get much below 27 though, so I'm going to ponder on that a little bit. Maybe I will go small on that. Ooh, platinum. This kind of sucks for platinum. If it doesn't get bid up at all, we will start to be making a low intermediate structure. It's real tight though. But man, yeah, this kind of sucks. Hopefully this isn't the momentum getting washed out and sucked out of Das Platinum. Anything back below about 11, what is this, 1160-ish? I'd be a little bit concerned on this and probably look for a test to this 1100 level. Palladium's just kind of chilling, doing nothing, blah, palladium, whatever. And world markets are just also stuck in the range of despair and boringness. See, you can see it about here. It is technically, we don't need to write that box. You can freaking see that. What is interesting, though, it is kind of making higher highs and higher lows in this consolidation right here. See, from here, here, and here, and from here, here, and here. So that's kind of interesting, actually. This could just be a giant consolidation, like a bullish kind of consolidation at the top of a range. It's interesting. On the weekly, it looks real sloppy. And this is a weird pattern on the weekly. And I guess technically we do have a little bit of bearish dominance that just printed last week. But on this daily, it's like, as long as it's holding 2100, it looks okay. Anything back below 2100, though, I'd probably look for a test of this 200-day moving average. All right. That's the main list. Let's go see if there's anything that's actually going up a lot. Nope. Oh, dang. Yeah, I was thinking about buying some of this last week. Would have been a good trade, it looks like, but I did not. Semiconductors rallying pretty good today. That's interesting. You know, thinking about all the shortage crap and all the doom and gloom on that, you'd think it would rally more, but it's just like, it's just been selling off as we don't have enough chips. There's an interesting spot, maybe opportunity right there. Ooh, ouch, silk. Pumped hard off this horizontal and gave it all up instantly. I guess the earnings sucked. Nope, earnings were good. Still dumb. Didn't matter. See, that's why earnings like don't matter at all. It's like they beat it by 20% and the next day it dumped almost 20%. Cool. This actually kind of looks interesting right here. What is this? Q Biopharma? Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, this is an interesting little kind of flag on the daily, man. Any closes on a daily back above like 1450, this thing probably will come up to like 16 something. Kind of interesting chart on that. I am like going to be very picky right now, though, just given that the market's in kind of a funky spot. So PMD, that's whatever. Match.com is making a descending triangle right here. You can kind of see, but Dow, conservative measured move on this would be, oh my gosh, all the way down here to $100. So we lose this 125 area. We're probably going to 100 flat. So match not looking good. Oh, damn, I just had to sneeze real hard there. Sorry about the steady tendies, boy. Did you say you bought some Dippy McDipsons? Bot trading those horizontals is all we have to do. No, I'm guessing you didn't. I like how you come in here with your knife, dude. You trying to stab us, bro? You actually stumbled on this one on accident on a stream back over here in late April, and it's been playing out really freaking good. And now we are at the top of this range, though, so don't really want anything to do with it there. But plug. Bouncing nice. Oh, wow. I didn't... maybe you did see it. Didn't follow through. But this Planeteer had this same setup. Whenever you see these candles like this, and they're green at the bottom of ranges, that's a pretty good probability that it will bounce to at least like the 21 or medium-term moving averages. So that's usually a pretty decent trade. Didn't see that one, but man, nice run off that candle though on plug. CB Chubb. You want the Chubb Limited? Okay, great name. CVSI. Oh, CVSI is breaking the hell down. We haven't looked at this chart in a while. It looks like last week on the 10th, and then definitely the 11th, it confirmed a breakdown of this zone. Do we maybe get some love right here at the very end? I mean, that's some hopium shit, because anything back below 35 cents is probably going to 20-something cents. So not a great chart there. Dump Fest. What is that? Why is this even on the list right now, on the watch list? What is this garbage? Like, maybe it's okay because it's consolidating right here. I don't know. I'm not even sure why that's on there. People actually still looks pretty good. The People's Corp. Just riding up. I love how all the EMAs are right below here. And this is pretty tight, too. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is only 4%. Ooh. Okay. Okay. No momentum yet on the weekly. 3 days a little bit bullish. Oh my gosh, 2 day. Look at this, guys. Super smashed up. Super Smash Brothers over here. Man, does people have options on it? This one I might actually nibble on. It does have options. Let's see how good they are. I feel like I've probably looked at this before, but I forgot, so... they're okay. Like, at the money right now, the 30 strike is 70 at 90, so... Or 75 at 90, so that's a pretty good spread. And there's not much volume. And in-the-money options are terrible. Like, the 29 strike is... Well, actually, that one's okay, but the 28 strike, which actually has the most volume on it, is 160 at 260. So it's like a freaking dollar spread. That's terrible. This is only a $29 stock, though, so I might be able to just sell the put on it. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, maybe straight shares is probably the best for this one, but yeah, not too bad, man. This is not really... this is a pretty good-looking chart. And the weekly is about to flip pretty nice. You do... Man, yeah. Above about 28 bucks, man. This thing looks pretty damn good. Looks like I had a little dip today, too. Oh, yeah. Opened at the morning. Just dump fest right here. A nice opportunity zone. But I do kind of like this. I'm actually going to green light this one. Oh, whoops. You've been green lit. J&K. Maybe support right here. Looks like risk has been coming off. And this perfectly rounded top right there. I mean, Jesus. It doesn't get more perfect than that. And now we just need kind of a break of this area right here. One more open and close below this trend line at probably like 108. Probably gets us down into this area here at about 107, and then have to reestablish. All right, so that got bought out, it looks like. So I'm just going to take that off because it doesn't matter. What are we doing? Healthcare, kind of making a little a head and shoulders pattern here. So anything back below 120, I'd probably look for, testing in this range here. But yeah, but it's like kind of whatever. It's in a little sideways range. And patterns are cool and all that, but you need to wait till they actually break. Not like so many people, like we talk about this a lot. They're like, oh, here's here's the price action. It's like this, And they're like, oh shit, that's a head and shoulders. And you're like, what? Like, what? No, it's not. Like, oh, yeah, it is. It's going to do this and make the line and do that. And it's like, okay, you just predicted half of the pattern. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. You'll lose money trading like that, for sure. It's pretty much guaranteed. This looks okay above 140. Man, the British pound's at 140. You don't want to go travel over there right now. It's on the upper end of the range. Oh, wow, though. Major resistance here at about 143, 144. So, but man, anything above 143, 144, this thing might be coming up to test in the close to 160. That's pretty beast mode. Let's see. TRTC, weed stocks aren't going to be doing that much today. Nope. It's just really boring. Just literally been chilling right here, man. Dude, weed stocks, dude. What are they doing? What are y'all doing? This thing is illiquid as hell, but it does have a pretty decent chart here. Discoteca. Discovery. Ooh, ouch. Brutal candle right here. This sucks. So bears are saying, bitch, we are dominant below $39. You can suck it. That's pretty much what bears are saying on this. Maybe opportunity here. I don't know. You have lost a lot of the Momo. And the week. I mean, yeah, this is one of those charts just looking left. Like, this might be opportunity because on a weekly, you look left. Look at all this consolidation right here at about $32 for over a year. It did that. Actually, longer because we can go back even to 2015. Wow. So, all right. So maybe this could be an opportunity zone right here on Discovery. Let's see if they have options. Discovery. Maybe. And that's just based off the chart alone. Not any. There's no help on the oscillators on that guy. See if we can do Octobers. Terrible, terrible options, though. You can't play in that. You can't play in that pond. It's garbage. No dips for me. I was asleep at the wheel. I'm on board with range trading. My trading abstinence is almost concluded. Are you a born-again virgin now? Has it been that long? Axel. Ooh, okay. This actually looks pretty damn good. Nice big company. Good volume. Monthly isn't. Man, weekly is actually looking pretty sexy. Above $8.59. Yeah, this one's not too shabby. We got earnings out of the way. Okay. Axel, not too bad. Not too bad. Was this like 10%-ish? Yep, it is. Does Axel have some options on it? Let's see. Yes, it does. They're not that liquid, though. I mean, they're okay. 130 at 45 is like 15 cents. I mean, you could probably get filled mid-price there. Although there's not much volume on them, so yeah. Probably best to just do shares on this too, considering it's only $10 if you wanted to play it. This is in a range. This sucks. Who cares? Wow, this one still looks really good above 113. AbbVie. Pharmaceutical. Wow, pharmaceutical and a steady uptrend? That is rare as hell. So whatever these guys are doing, damn, they even pay a 4% dividend. Whatever, 4.5. I know. What, just rounding. Yeah, what the hell? Engages in doing sale of products, treating conditions as autoimmune disorders. Oh, man, yeah, no wonder, because autoimmune disorders have been on the frickin' rise for a long time. And so, shit, interesting. Interesting chart here. IIPR. This is one of the better weed stocks plays, I think. And, man, it looks okay above 160. It's actually not too bad. Kind of just hovering right over here on the 200 simple and all this business. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, let's see here. Crispy Therapeutics. Yeah, whatever. Lumen Technology. This is kind of making an ascending triangle, sort of. Weekly looks pretty good. Got major resistance, though, at 15. Anything above 15 on a weekly closure probably gets us up here to $20. So that's actually not too shabby of a chart. What was that one that I said don't care about? Because I'm just going to take that off of here. You're like, why is it even on here? Is it CRISPR Crispy? CRISPR Crispiness? Yes, it was. Let me just get this off of here. Who cares? That'll probably be the one that pops really hard tomorrow. Nilsi. This one is interesting. They do platinum too, extraction along with their nickel. Actually looks pretty damn good above $35. Wow. Even with metals going down too today, it's actually pretty much flat. So, 1%, whatever. That's pretty much nothing. This is interesting. Resonant just chilling in this zone right here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, shit, as long as it's holding 230 something, it's not terrible. But again, I'm being real picky right now because just the overall equities and markets are just kind of a little bit, obviously, you know, threatening their rallies. Let's see here. Yeah, Novavax was looking pretty good. And now it's kind of whatever burger. Yeah, I'm going to take that off the list. So it doesn't matter. XYL sold off. The water company. Maybe an opportunity down here at 109 possibly. Western Digital. Kind of doing a little dumpity McDumpson. Yep, nothing. Everything's kind of just like chilling. Coming back just to test really kind of basic ranges. Man, look at GME though, just going sideways. Like, this is a pretty interesting chart. Looks like it'll probably just go sideways into the earnings announcement. Maybe that gives it a little bit of juice. All right, let's go look at these blockchain things. Gosh, man, Riot and MicroStrategy, just all those signs. I didn't do any shorts either. But, man, so many signs to be like, hey, it's probably not a bad idea to short now. And it's just hard to take those when we're all blinded by the bullish light, you know? We're just like, oh, my God. It's just money is just pouring everywhere. It's great. So, yeah, it's hard to be rational when that's happening. Like I said, just learn from it. Doesn't mean it's terrible or the end of the world or whatever. But let's see if this can hold right here. This is real important, man. We just keep selling off on this bitch. Oof. Man, yeah, but we are just hanging out right on the 200s, though, on Riot and MicroStrategy. So that's actually pretty interesting. Also, GBTC is as well. What's Coin doing? Man, is Coin finally going to put... Is this a little island reversal type candle right here? On Coin? Base? Look at this. What the hell? Oh, Square's already down. Sorry, I thought it was a different... Man, funky chart right there. Overstock? Pretty funky chart, too. Yeah, symmetrical triangle in it up. Yeah, it's whatever. It's neutral as hell. Does Coin have good options on it yet? I know they got options, but are they actually trading pretty liquid? Let's see. I might take a little stab here on some Coin. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good, actually. They are juicy as fudge, though. Dude, at the money on Coin, the 225 strike is giving you $30. So you can get $30, which is well over 10% protection on this stock. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Let's see. Can we peep Uni, Matic, Eve, Pickle? Oh, yeah, you want to do lots of the DeFi stuff? Eve, Dump Fest. Yeah, I mean, we can't. This isn't great. We can't really take anything from this chart though until these dailies close. We really need to see how the dailies polish up because, like, right now, it's okay if it's holding about 430, but if the daily closes below the 55 here at 440-ish, and then definitely if it closes back below 400, it's going to look like trash, and I'd be looking for further downside on that. So we kind of need the daily on that one, not getting much action. Matic. Is Matic not on here? Matic should be on here, right? Because that's Polygon. Yeah, so let's put Matic on here. Matic. What the hell, bro? So Matic is coming above its previous daily close. As long as this thing closes above like 165, 170, it actually looks okay, man. That's pretty wild on Matic. What was this dump, though, today? Wow, 60%. Woo! Woo! Ew. You can see back over here, though. I mean, it's 9,000%. Oh, shit. Even if you dumped on that, and you got, I mean, because this structure has been very bullish since literally the beginning of the year. So it's like, Oh no, instead of 10,000, I'm only up 5,000%. Damn it. Yeah, wow, Matic though, beast mode, dude. Still looks fine above, yeah, about the 160s. Eve, did we do Eve? Yeah, we did Eve. Uni, let's do Uni. Ooh, oh, this looks terrible. This looks bad. Yeah, I don't like this chart. No, no bueno. No bueno. That's not good. See how this weekly closes. Very important. It's kind of like Bitcoin's chart. If the weekly starts closing below here, this daily sucks, though, especially if it closes anywhere like this. But it could rally. We still do got 5 hours, so a lot can happen in 5 hours. But if it rallies and closes back above like 26 somewhere, then maybe it's okay. But this is shaping up to be pretty damn ugly. You know, I'm wondering how. I wish Rock was in here. He might be. I don't think so. But I'm wondering how some of the coins, the degen, what are they called? All the DeFi farming stuff. Like, did any of that break in these sell-offs? I'm curious. I don't know. I'm assuming there's something, because I mean, Uni, dude, this is pretty brutal. Maybe not though. I don't know. I don't follow it that much. Tron, man, good old Tron. Remember Tron back in the gap, dude? All the way back in 2020. No, this isn't old enough. Obviously, that's not back in the gap. Let's go to somewhere that has a back in the gap price, which was going to be not that one, not that one, not that one. Where are you? Bittrex, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there. All right. Tron looks okay as long as it closes above about 8 cents on the weekly. Daily looks kind of shitty, but oh man, yeah, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one because where the daily is, there's like no support in here. I mean, this is a huge range. I mean, you're talking like almost 100%, man. So like, I'm gonna be real picky. That's why I only really nibbled on Mama Bear, because it's not gonna move as much like these gigantic movements we've been seeing. Yeah, I know it sold off pretty hard, but it's not. Mama Bear didn't do no like 50% downside just like today, right? It was today about 30. So, and now technically it's only down 10-15%. So that's like not even that big of a deal. Still not pretty by any means, especially we're getting more selling pressure here too. But again, these dailies really important, and then the weekly close is uber important. All right, let's go to Binance. What are you doing, Binance coin? McDumpson. What is this? 50% dump. I like that it got bid up hard off this consolidation here before making the highs. And it is right above the 21 EMA. So as long as this thing doesn't close below here, 30 or like 330-ish, yeah, it looks okay. It's a pretty beast mode candle, though. Again, we really need to see how these candles closes. I might do a wrap-up later today after the dailies close, because I won't have my son either. He actually is probably going to be showing up here any second, so I need to get through this. BNB looks pretty damn okay, and I'd be using probably weeklies right now. About, like I said, that 350-ish area. It's all right. Daily, yeah, there's not much there on the daily. Pretty brutal. Nope. Okay, so we did that. What else do you want to look? Pickle. What is Pickle? Pickle Finance. That's the only one that's on here, so that's the one we're gonna look at. It's Pickle Finance. This chart sucks. I don't know. There's not really enough data to really do anything. Off the get though, just off basic stuff, how I like to look at charts, slicing through all the EMAs like this is not bullish anymore. It's got to get back above like $20, and then maybe. But there's just not much time on this chart to really even. I mean, you can't even populate most of the moving averages and stuff. So. Whoops. Yeah, I'd probably yeah, I don't really like this one. No go. But if you really had to, yeah, it has to get back above 20 for sure. All right, what's not doing good today in the sectors of the world? Looks like just semiconductors are rallying. And XME, energy, yeah, I'm getting slapped. That makes sense. But man, look at him coming. Look at like XOP just coming back into this real sexy pattern right here. Even on the weekly, pretty damn good. So energy isn't out of the woods yet. Let's actually go look at... Oh, not that. Sorry, I wanted to look at FinViz. Ooh, yeah, brutal. Red chart, except for yeah, wow, semiconductors and software seems to be doing good today. And that's it. Pretty much everything else sucks. Oh, Target. Target's up. What the hell? Target's up 6%. That's a big move for Target. What's going on with Target earnings? Yep. Smashed on them earnings. Man, Target closing above 215. It's actually entering Target's in blue sky breakout mode. It's about to re-enter it too. If this daily closes up here, literally Target's in blue sky breakout mode with probably it looks to be like an extension around 260. Let's see. Let's see if my eyeball's good. Oh man, look at that. Yep, 264. So, yep. How funny, man. Bada bang, bada boom. Damn old Target. Shit. What's on the crypto watch list? Oh, look. Red. Oh, Crow is up 5% today. Wait, that doesn't look like it's up 5%. This has different timing on the daily. Yeah, look, see, because the daily already closed 4 hours ago, so it has a weird time. Interesting spot where it stopped, though. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, right on the 55. But, you know, whatever. Mama Bear's got to do something cooler. Oh, is Best Buy a possible buying opportunity here? Right on the 200. No, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient with that. Actually, why is this in here? Best Buy, you're not a crypto. You need to go to the equity watch list. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, man, Cream got creamed, too. It was looking pretty good yesterday. Murderfest. Yep, Bitcoin brings the world down, doesn't it? Man, Ardor just... Jeez, just brutal, brutal moves here. Woo! Buy token. What is it, 100% dump? 75% dump today. Hey, it did get bid up, though. 130%, so... Woohoo! Pundy X looks terrible. ARC looks pretty bad. Big fat range between 220 and 140. Decred. Oof. A lot of stuff is finding love off the daily 200 so far. We'll see if that... on stuff that's weaker, that's where it's kind of going to, it looks like. Things that are strength, Matic, other things seem to be just kind of still in their structures. Like, this chart is stupid. Like, it's retardedly bullish. It's just so crazy how bullish Matic could be. It's just violent, man. Like, it's just so bullish. This bitch has got to correct like 70% to like start to get bearish. Oh man, I ain't touching that one up here. Not with Mama Bear doing what it's doing, that's for sure. All right, let's go back to green lights. Oh, holy moly. Oh, shit. Anything look okay? Wow. KSM. Dude. Dude. Brutal move. Oh, dude. Leverage traders got anal raped hard today, dude. Oh. Don't trade with big leverage, man. It will get ya. It'll get ya. Dude, how many liquidations? Isn't there like a Twitter thing that shows all the liquidations? I bet that thing was lighting up today. Ding, 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 like a slot machine. Hey, I've lost a lot of money doing leverage too, so I'm not like, oh, you idiot, ha ha ha. It's more like, okay, well, that sucks. Learn from it. Don't trade high leverage. We talk about that all the time on here. Like, anything over 5 is pretty much crazy town shit. Like, I mean, just think about it. 10x leverage. What the hell? 10x leverage is what? 10% move? Blow you up? Well, and especially with, like, Binance and some of these other kind of shadier exchanges, dude, they stop hunt like a mofo, dude. That's probably what happened here. Is this on Binance? Yep, look at that. So it's got kind of thin order books. Yeah, not that much volume in the day. So, dude, market makers or the whales or whoever you want to say, price participants, it's easy to dump this shit hard and create some liquidity down here so you can pump it. Which we'll share a little funny video at the end of here that some of the OGs will remember. I meant to actually open with it, but I forgot. What are Fangman's doing? Oh, Tesla. Damn, no one likes Elon anymore. Aw. Oh, poor Elon. No one's ever... Oh, I'm just so sad for him and his billions of dollars. What will he ever do? All right, let's go look at Microsoft. Blop, hanging out right on this opportunity zone here. Maybe. I think Microsoft's fine above about 235. Tesla is at the line in the sand here. Anything, I think any price action below this tail at, what is this, 540 pretty much. I think even just a tick, anything below 540 probably gets us down into 400, mid 400s. So Tesla, you just fucked up, dude. Good job, Elon. I have Asperger's. Such a weird thing to say on Saturday Night Live. That's so odd, man. We live in some weird times. Apple's funky ass chart. I just don't like it. I don't like Apple's chart. I don't like Netflix's chart. I don't like green eggs and ham, dude. I just am not down with it. Facebook, pretty nice rally today off these kind of just consolidation zone, but you know, it's kind of just neutral to bullish as long as it's above about $300. It's like whatever. All right, what's Clown World doing today? Anything up? Dash is up today, of course. Snowflake, IPO. I'll tell you, when did this come out? Like in the last year, probably, or longer? Oh, no, it's been around for a while, actually. All the way back to 2014. Had the IPO craze boom. What's Airbnb doing? Maybe looking left. You got support here at about 125, so maybe this does get a little good bounce up to like 150. Neo, booty. Nikola, rejection. Yep. Woof woof. Hey, dude, look at look at this Petco, dude. Petco looks pretty badass above $24. Who would have thunk it? Not enough time on the weekly yet, but man, yeah, Petco actually, it's got earnings coming up. Looks like mañana. Oh, that's my dad's birthday tomorrow too. Yeah, wow. Petco looks pretty damn good. I'm actually gonna green light this because what the hell? I wanna pay attention to that. Arc, booty. Planeteer, selling off a little bit, kind of booty, but still at the top of this range. So as long as it's holding about 1970 to 20, looks okay. GME, we already looked at. Costs, yeah, not too great. AMC, retest, maybe some love around 11, but it's whatever. Let's go on the screener for stocks, actually, because crypto screener is probably not going to work today. Lionsgate, what do we got here? Oh, yeah, Lionsgate. I guess movies and shit getting excited again, it looks like. Man, yeah, Lionsgate, pretty decent chart here. Maybe look for a little bit of a dip back into the upper 16s, and I would probably get into this guy. Let's put it on the watch list. Via V Solutions. What is this? It has it on the 3 hour. Okay. Yeah, maybe above $14-ish, but man, this thing has been range bound since February, like a lot of the other stuff. like a lot of like Fang stocks and Russell and Bitcoin pretty much. Nordic American tankers. What are y'all doing? Wow, this is an interesting kind of chart here. Lots of horizontal support at about $3. Starting to make higher highs and higher lows. Man, actually, this looks pretty good. What about a monthly? Looks like there's quite a bit of time on this chart. Yeah, we're above the mama. Mama agreeing. A little bit lower than 3 at about 275, but that's good. I like to have the mama right underneath there. Man, yeah, any price above like 350, this thing probably runs close to $4. It's actually not a bad looking chart here. Let's see if it has options. Might throw some on there. Throw some D's on that bitch. Let's see, 149. Bleh. Options are bleh. You actually can, the calls at, so in the money options are garbage, but the out of the monies are okay, and they actually have quite a bit of volume. Shit, I think I'm going to throw on a trade on this. What can I sell the at the monies for? No, that's not good. Let's do, I think I'm going to do just 350. Hell, man, there's not, you can't even really sell the other side of this, because it's like, it goes to 350, and then, oh, my son's here, so we're going to be cutting it off here in a second. Yeah, it gets, after it goes up, it's like 50-cent wide strikes, so after you get past $4, there's pretty much like nothing on there. So maybe I'll just do the... Ah, shit. You almost have to just buy them straight out, which I usually hate doing. Hey, Bubba. Howdy. But maybe I'll have to do that today. Give me 1 second real quick. Oh, I didn't turn my mic off. Oh, well. Damn, I might...
You want to go sit in your room at your table? Okay, you want to sit in your room?
Yeah, maybe I'll just use the, use the straight options on this, which I almost rarely do. I might even just buy shares, but man... Crap, what am I going to do with this? Because I kind of want to take advantage of this little interesting spot here. Just because, you know what, I'm just going to, since it's so cheap, the option, it's like literally 6 cents and 10 cents for the $4, which is kind of where I'm targeting anyway. And hell, even the 350 is only 26 cents, so it's like, whatever. But that's only 50 days, though. Let's go a little bit further. And then you don't have any love back there. Damn it. Shit balls. If I do that and sell it, then I'm in for 17 cents. And what is that? 17 to... Sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud here. If I do it like this, and then we go here, and then I go here, and then I go override. What is it? 15 to 21. Why is it 15? Huh. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to look at. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll work it on the bid and see if it fills me for a second. All right, let's go find something else. This one is not filled, but I'm gonna green light it. Ooh, look at this guy. Whatever the hell XLC brands is, or blah 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 brands. Oh, weekly looks pretty nice. Lots of supply though at about 350, but in the mid threes in general. But man, this is looking pretty good. Earnings out of the way. They did get destroyed, but not too shabby. Maybe watch list this guy. All right, what else we got on here? Only 5 matches today. Mosey's, nah. On the 3 hour, that's where it's firing from the 3 hour, so maybe above 420. It looks all right. Oh wow, the weekly. Shit, this might be a change of behavior. Look at this volume too in the last 2 weeks. Very interesting. It is $5 though. Coming off those lows, this one's pretty. This one's gonna be a little volatile, but kind of interesting position here. If it gets back above like 650, we could run to like $15 or something, man. So I'm gonna put that on the watch list too. Keep an eye. Let's just see what the crypto screener says for shits and giggles. I can imagine there's gonna be what the hell? 8,000 matches? What? No, that's not right. Something is broke. Oh yeah, there's no filters. Oh, what happened? What? Well, I'm gonna have to like recreate that one because that's not how that's supposed to be. Well, oh well. And anyway, today that probably kind of works out because you know, obvious reasons. Crypto's gonna be all down. There's not gonna be much love on those charts by any means. All right, let's see here. Oh, let's go look at my positions. Do I need to manage anything? Oh, my red coin is dying. No, actually, it's not. It's just chilling in the range. How hilarious. Oh, you know, it's not really traded that much either, so not many people are like, oh, red coin, bro. So whatever. We'll still just chill with that one. That's about where I bought it 13 anyway, so whatever. Nicola, blah, oxy powder. This actually looks kind of bad. I'm probably going to have to let these go this week. On the weekly, it's got one little last stop at about 24.20. So if it goes below that, I'm probably done. Fang's the same way. It's just barely hanging on. This is the one that I think has broke structure. But then the body wants to be right here. All right, so if this closes, what do I got? An hour-ish. If this looks like it's going to close towards the end of the day below here, I'm going to take it off. Actually, I also need to go look at Earl. Let's look at some Earl. What's Earl doing? Yeah, kind of, especially if oil closes below this 63.82, I'm going to have to take that off. So that's okay. Probably a little loser there. This is just on the 10 simple. This isn't really ugly, so I'm just going to keep holding that. SA gave a lot of its gains up. I have a real tiny, like, lotto ticket kind of position on this, so that didn't even really affect me. My bigger positions are in PAAS, this one. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, pass and Cass. What the hell? Cass, what do I have in this one? Don't I have something on this guy? Oh, maybe I don't. I thought I did. Maybe it didn't get filled. Nope, it doesn't look like it got filled. Or maybe I took it off yesterday. I don't know, but it's not on my list, so it needs to get out of there. Or it's not in my portfolio, so it needs to get out of there. APD's fine. WDC I don't think I have on this list. No, I don't. Let me add that one on there. Oh, that's what I did. I sold Cass and got WDC on the tops of the box here. It's still right, barely on there, but kind of... I mean, it's okay daily how it's kind of coming up, but I mean, if it closes like this, and this week it closes below like $72, I'll let that go. What else do we got in here? Blackberries just kind of chilling still. Yeah, we already did Planetaire earlier. Regeneron. Ooh, nice support. This could be a good re-opportunity zone right here around 500. Yeah, I actually kind of like where this is. I might actually add some to this because I only did like a small position anyway. So yeah, I might add to Regeneron on this guy. CMI. Ooh, CMI is busting down. Last of Mohicans. Any price back below 253, I'm going to let that go too. So, yeah, looks about it, though. Got slapped a little bit today, but still up overall in the week, so that's okay. Oh, thanks, Josh. Yeah, I like the scanner, too. I got to remake the crypto one now, though. All right, let's go to Mama Bear and wrap this bitch up. I got to go make me some late lunch here. All right, so the 3 hour has a cool close. I like this. This big hammer candle, like gigantic hammer candle. What was the actual low of this? 30,066. So 366s. And the close was 3767679. What the hell? Some odd numbers. Anyway, hey, holding this about 36 handle looks okay. Let's see how this closes. It'll be the daily close. Will be the same as this. So, really, we just need that daily to close back above the 200, and it will look pretty damn sexy. But, you know, to be fair, even just closing above this 37,000 horizontal is pretty good, too. But we're going to need a lot of time to digest some of this move. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, Bitcoin did something that every other time in its history has called the tops. So we've got a lot of work to do for bull action on the bitty bits on Mama Bear. Let's go to hash ribbons real quick. See if this is going to fire any kind of buy signal. One thing I did notice late last night on the hash ribbons is it flipped green right here. You see this? Isn't that odd? Kind of weird. Or maybe we talked about it on the stream. Actually, I think we did. The only other times it flipped green before the buy signal was right here in June. A little bit right here in December, which was not the low. And not right there. A little bit right here. So it's interesting, that's for sure. As soon as this flips back to buy, I do think that we'll have a pretty nice damn run. Oh, look, let me update this. I was updating this last night with my buddy. And once again, the shit strikes. There was a 70% chance of big downside action, according to this. And that did come to fruition. And let's zoom in a little bit, because it's technically this one right here. So that's 39%. So now we can actually upgrade this to a parentheses 39 percentages. Yep, pretty brutal. Look at that. So it's actually fallen into the averages. So hey, maybe that was it. Maybe that was alles. We'll have to see what happens. But Bitcoin, let's close above at least 37 to give us a little bit of hopium. And ultimately, man, back above 40K would be real sexy. And super sexy as anything back above 43,000. So pretty easy to watch these horizontals. Now we have a gigantic range here that we'll probably be in for a little bit. Unless bulls just want to say F you bears and rip their faces off, which could happen. But let's just see what happens. Let price guide you. And until tomorrow, I might do a little bit later daily close video. I probably will, because my son will be at his mama's house. And so, yeah, I'll come back live for a little bit around 6 p.m. tonight if you want to tune in then. If not, I'll see y'all guys later. Much love. Peace.
Yes.
Modano, it's happening.
He sold. Pump it.